This is Good Morning Transfers, and this is your Manchester United who are in news in the
last couple of minutes. Drive himself in the same car we saw him going to the training ground in yesterday. You can see him there, sunglasses on, his family alongside him as well as he goes through and prepares to board.
Manchester United have signed a midfielder, but Darmesh, not who we thought.
Very good. But it is an exciting signing, actually, because Manchester United have announced a signing.
Is your transfer update.
Coming up on Good Morning Transfers, Manchester United are trying to sign two midfielders. Will they get them both over the line? And are they the right fit for the club?
Manchester United have signed a midfielder, but Darmesh, not who we thought.
Very good. It's an exciting signing, actually, because Manchester United are really excited about this signing. They've been scouting him for a while, and now it's official. The pictures are up. He's there, standing behind the desk. Sitting behind the desk, signing the contract, is a Manchester United player.
Tonali wants out of Newcastle. Where do Man United fit into this? Well, Anthony Gordon wants out of Newcastle, but he's off to the World Cup. Livramento apparently wants out of Newcastle. He's off to the World Cup. There's talks about Lewis Hall and Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle can't lose half a team. So anybody with a brain at Newcastle who wants out has to push themselves to the front very quickly and get themselves out, because Newcastle will cash in on some people, but they won't cash in on everybody. So that Tonali deal is quick. The problem is Newcastle are going, we want £100 million, and clubs are going, yeah, we'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit because that price is going to come down. But I don't think it is. I don't actually think it is, because I think the more players Newcastle sell, the less they'll want to sell Tonali. So I think with Tonali, his side are Newcastle are putting a high price in. Some clubs are going, the price is too high, but I can't wait, because if I wait, they're going to start selling other players and then I'll be stuck. So I think there's an urgency from Tonali's side to force this deal through, and that's what we're getting from Italy. What we're getting from Romano is, yes, Man United retain interest in Tonali, but they don't like the price. So, for me, yeah, Ederson is going to happen really quickly because we like the price. Tonali's not going to happen really quickly because we don't like the price. Now, you can determine what you want from that. What I take from that is what I keep saying is United are more than happy to make themselves look good in the transfer window as long as it suits their budget. But if it doesn't suit their budget, they'll sit on their arse and do nothing. Tonali is the player that Man United should go for. Now, I've said to you before, one day it's Tonali, one day it's Anderson, Mark. You can't make your mind up. Well, are you telling me that indecision is a bad thing? Like, I can't make my mind up on the two. One day, last Sunday I wanted Anderson. Today I want Tonali. I can't actually make my mind up on.
Manchester United have once again found themselves at the centre of a transfer storm after explosive online reports claim the club has reached agreements in principle for Sandro, Tonali and Ederson. While the story has spread rapidly across social media, it remains unverified, yet it has already ignited excitement among supporters desperate to see a midfield rebuild at Manchester United. The idea of both players arriving in the same window is bold, ambitious, and exactly the kind of narrative that tends to dominate transfer season discourse. Sandro Tonali is widely admired for his ability to control the rhythm of a match. Whether playing deep or stepping into midfield spaces, his passing range, tactical awareness, and calmness under pressure make him a natural conductor of play. His experience at AC Milan and current role at Newcastle United have only strengthened his reputation as a top-level midfield strategist. In contrast, Ederson represents power and intensity. At Atlanta BC, he has developed into a relentless box-to-box presence, strong in duels, aggressive in pressing, and capable of carrying the ball through midfield under pressure. Together, they represent a rare combination: control and chaos, intelligence and energy, structure. It could also help ease the workload on Casemiro, whose role has already begun shifting due to age and physical demands. For manager Erik ten Hag, this type of midfield would enable a more structured, high-intensity system capable of competing with Europe's. At this stage, the story sits firmly in the category of transfer speculation amplified by fan excitement rather than genuine negotiation breakthroughs. However, the reaction tells its own story. Manchester United fans are craving a midfield rebuild with balance, intensity, and elite-level control. Tonali and Ederson represent exactly that vision, even if, for now, it exists more in imagination than reality. Still, as every transfer window proves, football has a habit of turning speculation into shock announcements when least expected.